Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Global Thursday on MJT Reviews. And in this video, we're doing Italian pasta. So, yes, if you're watching this live, which no one is yet, but I'm uploading this slightly later, like about 45 minutes later than usual. And that is because I was really busy with work, because at the moment I'm doing 3 jobs at the moment at the same time. And so I had a lot more to do, but I'm not really complaining because being in the travel industry at this time, a lot of people don't have any jobs. So I'm like, if I need to stay back, I'm going to stay back. But usually I plan it very well that I have a lot of time. But anyway, this time we're going to get right to it. Let me know in the comments. NJ is saying Italian. Yeah, it's very exciting. So I'm going to put this down a little. I'm just getting my recipe. I'm kind of all over the place. Okay, got it. Okay, so now we're going to get the ingredients. Hey, Genevieve. Genevieve's on. Thank you, everyone, for watching this late. We'll go green. Green for Italy. Well, red's Italian as well. But. So first we've got almonds, which is new. Interestingly, I don't. Just getting the almonds. Where are the almonds? Well, actually, we'll wait. It's not almonds. We've got basil. So we've got basil, and it's a bunch. I guess that's a bunch. Garlic, clove. I'll put these in containers. Okay. Ooh. Adrian, hi, how are you, friend? I know I'm late because Adrian from Poland is up and watching. So this is the first Adrian is on. Usually Adrian watches my midnight premiere videos. I'm just shutting the door. Okay. But that's going to be garlic. It's everything. Here. NJ saying, fresh as it can be, the basil. That's pretty good. Now I have almonds up in here. I'm not sure where it is, but I'll leave that. this later. Hopefully I have this place to myself for as long as possible so I can comfortably cook. Okay. Genevieve's saying, have you watched Nat's What I Reckon cooking videos? He's awesome and funny as. Is that the guy that's like, oi? That bogan that's like, he doesn't like using like things in a jar, and he swears a lot. He's like, effing take the garlic and effing smash it. He's pretty funny. Okay. Okay. One garlic clove. Does it say what to do with the garlic clove? Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave that in there like that. Just leave it for now. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Tomato paste. Usually I prepare a lot better. Just trying to find where everything is. Tomato paste. Maybe it's in that cupboard. I wouldn't think so. It must be in the cupboard. I'm going to have to phone a friend.
Hi, Mitch.
Hey,
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just asking, where did you put the tomato paste?
I can't hear you.
Where's the tomato paste?
What did you say?
Where's the tomato paste?
Oh, it's in the fridge in a squeezy bottle, and I think there might be one in the cupboard as well. And I've got the almonds.
Oh, I was just wanting the almonds. I was trying to find it everywhere.
Can I bring it home now? I'm coming home now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Where's the tomato paste, did you say?
It's in like a squeezy bottle. It's either in the fridge or there's one in the pantry or down below under the stove cupboard. But there's definitely one in the fridge.
Okay.
Thanks to the other night.
It's not the ketchup,
It's not in a jar, it's in a plastic squeezy bottle.
Is it the Heinz one?
No.
I don't know.
It's in the fridge.
I'll look for it.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'll be home.
I usually get everything out, but I was so late today that I'm like, ah! And so I don't know where anything is. I can't see this squeezy bottle my mum's telling me about. Squeezy bottle. Genevieve, it's asking me do I want to show bad language comment from Genevieve? She says, I appreciate the color coordination here with the green knife and chopping board. Yeah, green on green, on green on green. I'm pretty sure I have the same knife in pink. Ooh, pink goes good with green. If anyone knows that reference, you can tell me. When things aren't where you thought they were, can be so frustrating. No stress, Mitchell. She'll be right. Yeah. Well, I'm awaiting the almonds anyway, so I'll have to do a bit of a hoedown until we wait for that. Squeezy tomato paste. I have no idea what that is and where it is. Well, I will just leave. There's other ingredients, so we'll just remember almonds and tomato paste. Fruity extra virgin olive oil. I don't know about fruity, but we've got, oh yeah, with extra olive. Wow, I'm surprised we have that. Extra virgin olive oil. And as always, I don't endorse any of these brands. Other brands are available. And actually, I wonder, my monetization always freaks out with these videos, and I don't know if it's because the analytic, it thinks that I'm like sponsoring products in my video, but I'm not. But if you want me to, hit me up. A pinch of salt. Just a pinch. I'll just get the salt out. And the fun one, I am actually making double, so I've got to like remind myself because I'm going to Kerry Ray and Ray's place, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making extra for Kerry, Ray, and Ray to give to them. So I actually don't know if I'll be going, but this whole social distancing has got me a little. I'm social distancing a lot, but anyway, so I have some extra. So it's about this much worth of lamb minced, which is, I've got a kilo here, which is more than enough. Really, it's like 700 grams, but I've made this before and it's not much. This feels like it's been on a plane or something because it's like pressurized. Yeah. So got that here. Let's prepare that. Minced lamb. So we've got the minced lamb. Mild olive oil for frying, which I think weirdly enough we have. We have extra virgin olive oil and mellow olive oil. Wow. I feel very white. This is actually the whitest dish I've ever made. So congratulations for that. I don't know. Colonialism? Yay for colonialism? I don't know. So that's, is that almost all the, I'm just going to get this ready on the side. Okay, One shallot. Oh, they're much healthier shallots this time. Last time they were very like a bit worn out. And the pappardelle, which in this case we're using ribbon. You can get pappardelle, ribbon pasta. This is egg pasta, which is not really the same. I feel like maybe I've had a really stressful day, but I feel like everything is going wrong in this video. Because last time I did this, I got pappardelle. Last time I did this, I bought everything myself. And because I was working today, I got my mum to go and do the shopping round. So I think maybe she guessed that this is pretty much it, but you can actually buy pappardelle. It's supposed to be much, like as you'll see from my thumbnail, which is a picture how I made it last time. Unless this expands, but the pasta is supposed to be much thicker. Maybe this isn't the right one, but I think it is because she got a lot of it. So I guess we'll just have to like make two with this, but it's supposed to be a lot bigger pasta. So look for pappardelle if you're going to make this, because I really like how thick the pasta is. But this is just like kind of egg noodles and it's rather thin. So the perfectionist in me is a little bit annoyed, but maybe I got to do a she'll be right approach. Okay, so Genevieve said, I don't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought olive oil was olive oil. Yeah, I know, right? They call me mellow yellow. What's that from? Is that like Adam Sandler? Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, so let's see if I can get to cooking. Oh, I'm so down about the pappardelle pasta. I should have got this myself on Tuesday. So anyway, just remember it's supposed to be a lot bigger and thicker pasta. Okay, so you can either do this with a mortar or a food processor. And to save us time, I'm going to do it with a food processor. Which is weird. Why is no one ready? Genevieve says it's an old song. My mum used to listen. My mum used to sing and play it on the piano. Oh, wow. Pappardelle is a much wider pasta. Yeah, you're doing your best with what you have, though. I know, Genevieve. I'm not very happy about the pappardelle. I wish I just got it myself. Just trying to find the food processor. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I'll do what I can now. So I will, this is just a bunch. I guess I'm just going to grab it and be like, this is it. Oh, what I'll do is I'll snip it. Am I doing it right? I hope this is the basil that I'm supposed to use. Actually, you know what? I think that's for growing, but that's a good way to show that that's what it starts from. But there is a bag of basil here, so I'm going to go with that. I'm glad I didn't snip that off. I would have been in so much trouble. Okay. So a bunch. I'm thinking like, oh, it's so wet. That's going to be a bunch for me. And the garlic, I think I might just cut the garlic a little for it to process easier. Okay. Genevieve is saying it's an old song. Yeah. Yellow mellow. So the basil, garlic, I just need to put the almonds and the tomato paste in that. And then I can put it on. So I can't find this tomato paste. It's really odd. Okay. I'll try and find this tomato paste. wonder if this is a tomato paste. No, it's not. That's just sun-dried tomatoes. Got this, but I don't know if this is a tomato paste. It looks like the most closest, but I know what tomato paste usually looks like, and it's not really it. Tomato paste is more like a puree kind of real dark red thing. Oh, Genevieve's messaged the song to me. Okay, I'll listen to it later. I'm intrigued. Well, I cannot continue. I cannot continue until I have the tomato paste and almonds, because then we're going to put the paste that it makes into the lamb. I don't know if I should do some halftime entertainment while I wait. But I feel like if I sing, I think people start coming in. We'll see. I've been a bit more strategic with the song choice this week. Not just spur, but so because at the moment we're talking about Mariah Carey's showing off all her different albums at the moment. So it's been a lot of talk about the Butterfly album this week. So I've gotten into like the Butterfly spirit, although I'm thinking a little bit of like Butterfly and a half, because then the next year she released the #1's compilation album and did a special cover of a song that's actually one of my favorite Mariah Carey songs. So I thought I would sing it. And hey, Edwina. Hey, Genevieve. So, but I thought I would do it as a kind of mash up of another Mariah song, because whenever I sing this song, I just gravitate towards like a middle bridge of a different song, which I do with every time I sing I Turn to You by Christina Aguilera. I go off into the middle bridge for Heroes. So it's like, everything you do, I turn to you. Oh, oh no. There will be, like, it's so funny. But anyway, I'll try and do this. I've never done it. I'm just singing. Although I thought to do it, I didn't rehearse this. So let's see. I'm looking at the lyrics for this, but see if you know the song. It's kind of a rando song. Okay. Mm-hmm. You look in my eyes and I get emotional inside. I know it's crazy, but you still can touch my heart. And after all this time, you think that I would feel the same. But time melts into nothing. Nothing's changed. Oh, I still believe someday you and me will find ourselves and live again. No, I had a dream. Someday you and me will find ourselves and live again. If I'm not quite good enough, to somehow undeserving of a mother's love, you should have had the decency to give me up before you gave me life. Did you really care enough for me? Did you really care in my heart of hearts for me? 'Cause I need to understand, in my heart of hearts you care for me. 'Cause I need to feel you there, even once upon a time for me. Ooh, ooh. Reflections of your love have come to wither. I tried to do my best to memorize. Was that a weird mashup? Did that work? Not really. Did I forget the order of the lyrics? Yes. Okay. That is done. So Edwina, I was just singing because I am awaiting almonds, as is life. And when life doesn't give you almonds, sing a song. So the almonds will be here. I don't know when. They should be here really soon, but I don't know. This may be a fail of a video because I feel like so many things are going wrong. I want a pappardelle and I've got egg noodles, which wasn't my doing. But I understand pappardelle is hard to find, and I think egg noodles is just so easy to find that we've got egg noodles. Because last time, as you can see in the thumbnail of this video, I did it with pappardelle, and it's very nice with the thickness of the pasta. Edwina is making dinner right now, white bean stew and slow cooked lamb. Well, we're doing lamb as well. It's interesting. And white bean stew and slow cooked lamb sounds really good. You're saying my food is much more adventurous, but I think that's a really good dish as well. I'd be keen to have that. But at the moment, so far, we're at the stage of we put the garlic and the basil. Do you have to put olive oil in as well? Not yet. You put the extra virgin olive oil in when you turn it around a little. I could start turning it. Should I turn it around a little or just wait for the almonds and the tomato paste? I think I might wait because it would create a whole different kind of thing. Edwina says, miss you too. Really do. We really need to do a catch up. We really do. When this is all over. So yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. This is such a random video that I think I might have to take it down because nothing is going the right way. So I think this is just one for the live peeps who watched it. And also it's funny because I know someone's going to come in here and they're going to be really annoyed that dinner isn't ready yet. But I am awaiting almonds. And I don't know where the tomato paste is. So yeah. So if people need to go, but I'm just having a fun live video here. And like I said, I'm kind of late starting up this video tonight because my work at the moment, I'm doing like 3 different things. I'm doing 3 jobs in one job, but that is the case with travel. It's actually either you do 3 jobs or you don't have a job. So I'm like, I'll take it. I'll do all the jobs. So I've been working really hard and I just had to complete things that had to be completed. I know Kerry Ray wanted to watch this live and she said she's waiting since 4:30 and she had to go, which is understandable. It's totally fine. So, but shout out to Kerry Ray and Julia from England. Adrian, are you still watching? Adrian always watches my videos in full. So don't watch this video because I talk for like, this is a very long live video, Adrian. Adrian usually watches my premiere videos of like my reactions and stuff. And even though those videos are like 12 minutes sometimes, he'll like watch through the whole thing. I'm like, oh, my number 1 fan from Poland. But yeah. I should show you some things that I found while I'm going through. I have a lot of old things. I'll do that. I'll show you actually. So Genevieve, we're talking about the drawing of you and Patrick's baby. I'm trying to work out who drew it. Well, I worked out who drew it because in this came another collection and it's a drawing of Genevieve. What? But it's from Erin, as in Erin Kennedy. But it says, what to see me belly dance. And it comes with a whole, I'll have to share this later, but it comes with a whole description of this picture, this drawing, which I thought was, I'm like, what? And why did I kept so much stuff. By the way, this is how random. This is how much of a hoarder I am. Okay, I identify myself now as a level 7 hoarder because you can put yourself in spectrums of 1 to 10. I used to be a level 8, and I've kept cassette tapes from like a read along of Dennis the Menace Takes a Cake and Johnson and Friends, like cassette tapes. I can't even play this anymore. And I think when I was moving, I was like, that'd be worth a lot of money or something. I don't know. I made some kind of excuse, but I'm like, But is it wrong that I still kind of don't want to get rid of it? Oh, yay. Okay, so this bag is so cool. Okay, so wait. I'm going to go through the comments. Genevieve says, a YouTuber I watch does like 3-hour lives and they're also random, so no fear. Me in real life, how is that me? I don't know. I only know it's you because it says Genevieve. It is so... But it's Erin. Erin is so weird. She's great. She's so random. But yeah. Genevieve said, I wish I still had my cassette tapes. I kept Nan's CD cassette player. Oh, when she passed. So you can bring your cassettes here, Mitchell. You know what? I shall. And then I'll just record everything on my phone, and then that'll be like good enough to get stuff out. Edwina said Mitch is the only live I watch. Actually, that's so nice, but I'm chronically time poor. Well, yeah. So this bag is from a place I bought Broadway posters in New York like a really long time ago. Anyway, there were certain things that I knew in here. Once again, level 8 hoarder, which I've got to be careful with this stuff because I've had them for so long. This is an in-flight magazine from an Air Tahiti Nui flight in 2008. I decided that is really worth keeping. Now, but this is the good stuff that is definitely worth keeping, which I knew I had these. You know when you know you kept something, or you just really hope you kept something? Because I'm like, I have been forced to get rid of so much stuff in my life, like when we moved and stuff, that I was really worried that I got rid of like stuff that I really, really, really want to keep. But I think about these and I was like, this is actually this is so long ago. This is when I went to New York in 2009. And this is a playbill from Wicked. Wicked! No good deed goes unpunished. I'll just quickly say, for Lachlan Barnes' sake, who I saw play, oh my God, I saw Nicole Parker play Elphaba. I think I was so out of it. I didn't really know, like, I don't know. I think I went to Wicked just being like, I'm just going to go see Wicked, where I knew who was in The Heights. I knew who was in all the other ones. Oh my God, I can't believe I saw Nicole Parker as Elphaba. Wait, what? Well, Ali Ali Morsey as Glinda. Did she play Glinda or Elphaba? Anyway, I'm going to show this to Lachlan Barnes. And Aaron Tveit as Fiyero. How did I not know I saw Aaron Tveit, who ended up being the lead in Next Normal? He's the lead in Moulin Rouge, the musical right now. But, yeah. So I'll show that to Lachlan Barnes. Anyway, no one else will care about this. Avenue Q. And this is a fun fact for people. Actually, why is that? I don't know the reason now. I always thought, oh, that's really defied my brain. Maybe we could just... I always thought that if a musical was on in its first year, the playbill would be colored. And then after that, it goes black and white. But Wicked had been around since 2003, and I went in 2009. So I don't know the reason. Maybe Wicked just gets a special pass. But anyway, Avenue Q, that was not long before it closed on Broadway. It had been around almost the same, like around the same time as Wicked. This was an off-Broadway musical called Forbidden Broadway. I saw Christina Bianco, who a lot of people know now as this famous impersonator. She was famous then in the off-Broadway community, but it was really cool seeing her. And my In the Heights playbill in color, because I saw it the first year, and I saw it with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now I have another In the Heights playbill, which I'm trying to find as well, which has the autographs of everyone that night, including Corbin Bleu, who was in High School Musical as Chad, and Lin-Manuel Miranda, because I met him that night. And so I got his autograph. And I think I might have got like some producers and choreographers' autographs. Yeah, but I have that. It's just I don't know where it is. So I really, really want to find that. And I'm going to like actually hang it up and stuff like that. But it's good I know I have these, because I thought I lost these on my first round of Broadway by myself. And just random things like The Fantastics on off Broadway. Disneyland bags. I got a lot of them. Inside is more Disneyland bags. Like, this was the mind of a level 8 hoarder. But like I said, I'm thinking in my mind what I'd get rid of, and I'm not sure I know. Anyway, and Genevieve's saying, "God's got a hustle." And Edwina's saying, "I do. My current side hustle is selling shoes." Okay, I should do a plug, because Edwina has an incredible YouTube channel, and it's under this account, isn't it? Edwina the Beauty Babes XOX, the Beauty Babe XOX, and she does videos showing off her shoes. She did a whole thing where she showed like her incredible shoe collection, and she was like, "Can you spot the fake? Was it Louis Vuittons?" And that was such a cool video. So yeah, you do really good videos. And there was even one where you're very entertaining in your videos. So I suggest, and then also you do great videos on like if you want to get into like cryptocurrency and stuff like that. But the shoes one, Genevieve's saying, "Oh, OMG shoes, check it out. It's a good video." I'll put a link in the description after this if I end up keeping this video. I feel like I'm going to delete it later because I don't know who's going to watch this. Edwina said, "I saw Wicked in London in 2015. LOL. Did you like it?" I remember I went not last year, but the year before, when I was flying from Houston to London. And it was really funny because if you're ever on like a US international flight, it's really funny the kind of demographic you get on those flights if you're in like economy. And in this case, I was in economy, and I was in like a group of senior Texans maybe who were going to London on a tour, and UK was like really exotic to them, and they were actually really annoying on the plane. But the guy was like, "We're gonna go see musicals," and this person next to him was from London. She's like, "What are you gonna go see?" And he's like, "We're gonna see Wicked," and I'm like, "Go to Broadway, go see Wicked at Broadway if you're from America." Like, yeah. And they were like, we don't know anything about that musical. We have no idea. Our travel agent bought it for us. Huh. So Edwina's saying years later, yep, she's lost her shoes. Basic, basic bitch at heart. Well, my mum said she was coming with almonds like how long ago? 40 minutes. She's like, I'm coming right now with almonds. I would have told her to get pappardelle if I knew she was actually going to take the time to get stuff. You know what? I don't know. This might have to be like a thing we do later. I should give it like a time of how long it will take. But there's been a consistent 4 people watching this. I don't know who the other 2 are. And Genevieve's saying, I'm sure the shoes aren't basic, though. Basic through. Her shoes are great. Did you end up selling the blue ones, Edwina? The blue ones were my favorite. But she had these ones that were like kind of pinky, like a rose pink and glittery. And although it wouldn't be like, if I was like sorting out just what like window shopping, it wouldn't be like a favorite, but I think they match Edwina really well. She had so many. Did you have like black ones as well? And I think Edwina might be like a tiny bit behind. She's like, no plugs. I feel like I said that ages ago. Okay. Fine. We're waiting the almonds. My mum's here now with almonds.
Sorry.
But I've been showing old stuff and I found, you know how I was talking about the playbills that I know I have? I think I just found them. So this is a playbill for West Side Story. Thank you. West Side Story, the revival with Karen Olivo, and I waited and waited to meet Karen Olivo, and I did. Yeah, and she signed it. So I was waiting for Karen Olivo to sign it, and then I got it.
And it was freezing cold.
Yeah.
-4 degrees or something in a January night.
Next to Normal isn't a really good musical. It's about electroshock therapy.
So that's fun.
And I got so many, but I'll show you. Oh no. I thought I was going to find this is In the Heights playbill with Corbin Bleu in it, but I have another one that's signed and that's not here. So it'll be somewhere else. But I know I have that. I probably looked at it so much like it isn't with this pile, but it's somewhere else, I think. but I know I have it. I must have taken an extra copy as well.
In the Heights mug.
Yeah. In the Heights mug. I don't usually get like merch stuff, but I really wanted one. Anyway, that's a really long time. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago in New York. And I got like, look, I've even got like kind of like an itinerary that I was gonna go by. But I still, yeah, the playbill isn't in that. Anyway, we've got some stuff now. Mom, mother dearest. Sort of way. So, Mom? All right, so got it. I've got it. Has anyone seen The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow? Oh, I've got it. I can't do the voice. I got it. Well, I got it. So that's a tomato paste. So let's just do this before everyone's like doing their own thing. You can go in and out. It's fine. You can leave if you need to. So the almonds. Actually, I forgot. I'm doubling. So I probably all this time should have done another garlic. And 3 thirds. Okay. What are the comments saying? Edwina is saying, we love you, Mitch. Keep it. Genevieve is saying, Tim suggested ordering Italian, so I'm looking through the pastas, and they don't have pappardelle either. Damn it. The most beautiful sound in a single word. I can't remember what I said now. Edwina says, I did. I rebought them in pink. Okay. So I'm doing, it's saying to do 2/3 of a cup. Actually, I might do another bunch. I forgot I'm making a lot more of this to give to Ray and Kerry. So I'm going to do double. It's 2/3 of a cup. It says 4. So I'm going to put in a bit more of this. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. And I'll just quickly put in a little bit more of a bunch of basil. The good news is that now we've gotten going, this recipe is pretty fast. Good. Okay. And the tomato paste. Actually, you might need another one. It's 3 tablespoons, says 4, but I think, ooh, oh gosh. Oh, don't spit like that. Three. Oh, don't spit. I'm worried it's going to spit on the computer. And I'll do some more because I'm doubling this. So. Oh, don't spit. Oh, yeah, it's fine. There's plenty. It's spitting everywhere. It's like a camel. Well, some of it got on the computer. Genevieve, we're in business because I said that. Okay. Alrighty. And now we can process. So I'll just see, I'll move this a little bit because the cord for the food press is a bit shorter. The microphone is in the way. Okay, so let's do this. Uno, dos, tres. What? That was underwhelming. Okay. Oh, interesting. This microphone is in the way. Yeah. Sorry. It already smells pretty good. It does say to stir in extra virgin olive oil. I might just do that now because this is not. How much of it? 150 milliliters. Oh, quite a lot. 150 milliliters. So that's 125. I'm actually going to do 2/3 of a cup because I know that will be 150. I think this liquid would help it. So oily. This will help it process a bit better. There's a microphone. Okay. Wow, so much better. So much better. Well, Edwina, Edwina's saying she said, I'm too lazy to make pesto. I also hate cleaning my food processor. This recipe was like, you can use a food processor, but preferably you should use a mortar. I'm like, oh my gosh, it would be like watching paint dry. It would be like the next day, and I'd just still be like bashing it. So I was like, I'm gonna definitely do the food processor option. So I'll just do a quick process again to get this all super pasty. But yeah, that olive oil really helped it. The extra virgin olive oil turned it into a pesto paste. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Okay. Okay, so great. So now mix. Oh, season the pesto to taste with salts. A pinch of salt. Okay, that's a pinch. I need to put some things away. I'll wash this. Okay. So the next step is mix half of the pesto into the minced lamb and shape the mixture into a long, thin. Is it kofte? Kofte? Kofte. I'm not entirely sure. So mix half of this. What did I say? Mix half of this with the lamb into the minced lamb. So all the lamb. So I'm going to use both these packets of lamb. Are you done with your lamb now, Edwina? Oh my gosh. Wow, big moment. Wait. Okay, I'm going to show my face. I know you're all sick of me. But we just had a first. Edwina's so nice. She sent over $4. Thank you, Edwina. That's my first. I know with. I'm just going to put that away. I know with these. With YouTube, you can do things like, what do they call it? They like. I know what that's called, but yeah, you can like give people amounts of money. Like I think it's called like supporting or something. I don't know. I forget what they call it now. Joining or something like that. But anyway, wow, I've seen people do that, and it's never happened to me. So you're my first time doing that. So thank you, Edwina. I'm glad it's a really good. It's one of my really good friends. So that's really cool. You're so nice. Okay. For everyone else, I'm a bit of a hustler when it comes to, I'm not as much of a hustler as Edwina when it comes to getting some coin, but I also do, as you know, I do like music critiques videos, and I got to do half of these, but I also do, I can do in that format, I can critique your singing. So in my videos where I do critiques, there's a link that goes to Fiverr, and I just critique your singing. So I'm going to do half of it. It's interesting. Maybe I needed more basil. Last time I did this, it was a lot greener. But I mean, it's still green. It's just olive colored from all the extra virgin olive oil, maybe. I think that's half. Okay. So I guess I just mix it in. I don't really know. Is that what I just said? Just a mix. I should have put this in a bowl. There's still time. Actually. I'm going to wash this as well. It's very oily now. I kind of wasted some vital oil, I guess. Super chat. That's what it's called. See, I've been a YouTuber for more than 10 years, and I don't know that it's called a super chat. And what you gave me an emoji as a super chat? The love heart cat. Is it a cat? I love it. And it says, I'm 30, I don't understand stickers. Kerry Ray is on. Hi, Mitch. I'm not at home. I just popped online. Oh, that's nice. From my friend's house. Just saying a quick hello. I was waiting from 4:30, then I had to go. I look forward to watching this when I get home. I may just leave this on just for you, Kerry, because it's such a mess, this episode. It's okay, I understand. Like I said, I usually finish on Thursdays at 4 and I get ready. I always try to start at 4:30, but I usually start at 5. But I was much later this time because of just work stuff that I had to deal with. Okay, that's mixed in. I'm satisfied with that. And then what was it? Into long, thin Kofte. I still don't know how to say it. Maybe some Italians can tell me how to say that. I'm going to get the red one out now. Oh, it's going to be blue. I was going to do red again for Italy, but I'll do the blue one. So I'm going to roll these out. I've got to be quicker because I think people are getting hungry in this household. I may end up having to make this just for another day. Thin and long. There's not really, now I remember because I've trialed this before, I remember there's really no set length or anything like that. But I remember the aim is to make them all kind of like the same-ish length. But I like having them like in chunks instead of like, I'm going to do them real. No, it's easier in chunks. It's easier when you fry it. I'll get my knife back. So like, I reckon that is a good enough size. I'm going off the one picture in the recipe. Oh, Genevieve. Genevieve's saying, I think you should keep the video up if you're happy. Yeah, well, I'm a mess, so you can just keep it. I think people are just used to it. Genevieve's saying, I miss the days of working 3 jobs. Go Mitchell. 3 jobs in 1 job. I'm still doing my job, but I am doing
Do you need more basil?
other people's work.
Do you need more basil?
Well, it's a little late now. No, I don't think I need more basil. I was thinking maybe need more basil for the pesto because last time the pesto sauce was more green,
Yeah.
and that could have been from. I could put more in because I'm going to add this in later. I'm already doing it with the minced lamb in it, and I've got half of it left over. I could put more basil in to make it greener. I thought I put a lot of basil in.
One bunch, didn't it?
Yeah. What do you guys think? Did you think I used a lot of basil? I thought I did.
But that's
I ended
a
up
whole-
putting more in.
That's a whole bunch.
Oh, you think
And
that's
doubled
the
it,
bunch?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Does this one take a long time to cook?
No. I was just saying that you guys would be a little bit
Famished.
famished is the correct word for it.
That's my favourite word.
Wasn't there a restaurant in Sydney when you were younger in your 20s called Famished
Yes, when I worked at the film production company.
in King's Cross?
No, it was at McMahon's Point.
Oh, McMahon's Point. There's not much in McMahon's Point. Was it
So-
that one that's at the ferry station?
No, you sort of go down Blues Point Road, then you turn right. I think it was Victoria Street.
Was it like where there's a post office and everything?
No,
The village kind of main
no,
area?
it's kind of just in
McMahon's
suburbia.
Point is so small.
I know, it was just a little film production company halfway along the street. I'm sure it was Victoria Street. And there was a little cafe and it was called Famished. And we all went there and our favourite was chicken schnitzel with squeeze a lemon, lettuce sandwich. That was our favourite.
You can give a shout out to Edwina who's watching.
Hi, Edwina. I think Terry's watching as well.
Kerry was.
She's off
Yeah,
cooking dinner.
she's at a friend's place.
No. Hi, Genevieve.
Genevieve is definitely watching. What are you having for dinner this time, Genevieve? Because you had soup 2 Thursdays in a row.
I should be having soup.
Edwina's doing like a lamb stew, white
That sounds nice.
white bean stew with
Oh.
lamb.
Oh, that sounds nice.
We both did lamb the same day.
That's all right.
I
I'll
make
eat
lamb.
lamb. I'm vegetarian. It's all right. I'll have lamb.
It's not. No, she's saying it to you. What do you mean you don't eat no meat? That's okay.
We'll
I
have
make lamb. No, it's not. We'll have lamb. I make a lamb.
I just make my own dinner. Oh.
Oh, Carrie's still on. Hi, Carrie. Carrie's still on.
Oh, hi, Carrie. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put more basil in for the rest of the pesto. But I think this will be okay either way. I didn't even put double for the extra virgin olive, but I don't think, I just realized sometimes I'm really bad with adding double for some things when I double it. Sorry, I'm sure you're like, oh my God, how slow can you be at rolling something? Like I always say, like, I'm sure Genevieve did food tech with me and she would do food tech with me. Like the two of us would usually pair up. And many a times I think she was waiting long after everyone else because of just the slow speed in which I do things. I remember once we made sushi and they brought in like seaweed paper and everyone was like, sushi. That's when I felt like Cher from Clueless, because when Ty comes in and she's like, no shit, you guys have Coke here? And she's like, this is a really good school. when we made sushi for cooking, I was like, this is a really good school. We do sushi. Almost done. Okay, what? Genevieve's saying, be right back, just popping up the shops quickly. Don't want to miss a thing, though. Yeah, do your thing, Genevieve, honestly. Shout out to Tyson and Aurora again. Shout out to Sugar and Spice. Almost done. Okay. Well, that'll fit on the tree. I'm very happy with that. Okay. Although I would have liked it to be greener. I should have put my basil in. But I think that'll be okay. So the next step is heat the olive oil in a frying pan. So now we're doing the frying bit. So this will be pretty quick. What's to do with the... Just going to kind of skip ahead and look at the pasta. Okay. All right, that's okay. The pasta comes a little bit later. Okay, so Genevieve said we've ordered Italian. Yay! What did you order? Carrie Ray said, love that you chat as you cook like a real person. Nigella tends to chat as she cooks. Home cooks have so much more personality than chefs. Oh, yeah, I think so. Chefs are very competitive as well, which is why I usually don't like that kind of aggressive personality that they have. Like, I get the egotistical and I get like you can be a perfectionist and have high expectations, but it's more just they're aggressive and competitive. Like they kind of want to like beat or do their apps. Like it's more than just do their best. But anyway. So now I'm going to transfer. We're going to teleport to the fry pan, which means we've now progressed. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I just whacked the computer. Okay. I'll put the mic here so you can hear more. Okay. So okay, so heat the olive oil in a frying pan and fry it over medium heat. Great. So just using the mellow olive oil. I'll put out a little bit extra olive oil because I didn't really put in as much extra virgin that I needed to do. Okay, medium heat. Start putting them in now, I think. I wonder if you think I should do these in batches. What do you think? Should I do them in batches or try and do it all together? Let me know. I'm remembering now that like smaller is actually better because otherwise they kind of break and crumble as well when you move it around a lot more. Carrie Ray is still on. Yeah, and she says batches or add more olive oil to the lot. I think I'm going to add more olive oil anyway. But I don't think this is half. So I've got 11 more. I don't think it's going to fit. It already has a really nice aroma. You can kind of smell it already. Okay, so you turn during cooking. I'm just going to quickly with my hands. Use these tongs and just turn. Yeah, it definitely has a nice smell about it. Starting out anyway. Yeah, I feel like this one's going to crumble. It's going to require constant turning. I'm just going to get a plate ready to put it on. Oh, but I forgot. I did put a little bit more olive oil in, but it does, a lot of fat comes out of this pan. I totally forgot. I knew this one was going to crumble. I just knew it. Some of these are strong and some of these crumble. I was going to put a paper towel on the plate when I plate it up. What do you think? Maybe I should just leave the fattiness run through the plate and I can put it in or whatever. I think I'm going to mix it all in later. I think I might be better. I don't know. Just keep turning. This one is a really good one. I said that one was really good and it crumbled. It doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, it matters. If they all crumbled, I'd be kind of annoyed. Kerry's saying paper towel to absorb. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to, but I think you're right in a way. This one is so good. I'm so proud of this one. That one crumbled. Genevieve said, okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Genevieve. Carrie said the ASMR is kicking off right now. You always say the ASMR once I put the fry pan on. I don't really know how long to fry this still. Still needs cooking, and for some of them I can see it's still a bit pinky. This one, which I'm really proud of, is that the one I'm really proud of? It kind of broke apart. But it is still a little pinky as well. I think I should I'll give this like a few minutes and I can plate these ones out. Do you think I should put paper towel on the plate? We don't have pappardelle, unfortunately. So it's not really pappardelle without pappardelle.
No, it said to
You
use
need
all
really
the-
thick pasta. It's such a pain to have.
It said to use all tissue.
That's not ribbon, is it? Well, it's better than like, there's other versions of pasta which are thinner, which would be far worse.
It's just a big
Okay, I'm going to take it off because we will be adding it in later as well. Oh, R.I.P. Okay, that's the last batch. Okay, Kerry Ray's at her friend's house and is wondering what she's watching. She and her partner will tune in next week, maybe. Kerry Ray, it's okay. You can enjoy your time with your friends. You don't have to watch this. I'll probably keep it up for you to watch, so you can watch it later. I must say, this batch so far, I will jinx it, but it's a lot stronger. I think maybe some like leaving it be for longer makes these stronger. Stronger than yesterday. Really? It's nothing but a mile away. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I'm stronger than I ever thought that I could be. So. And these are cooking much faster as well because it's been heating for longer. I think it's almost enough to take it off, really. Maybe one more turn on these and I'll be happy. Now, I noticed when I took these off last time, the oil started to go black pretty quickly. So I want to avoid that. So I've got to look at my next step. I see. Well, I might turn that off once I do that. I think also with the pesto paste, I put in a little bit too much tomato paste. I didn't realize it. I have to put in a tiny amount of the tomato paste for this part and then add the rest in later. But I mean, it doesn't even out in the end, but it would have been nicer. That's okay. The next step is putting in, I'm actually going to take this off the heat so it doesn't black up. And then I'm going to put the shallots and I'll put in a tiny bit of tomato paste. So I don't put in too much tomato paste. And then it says to I'm just going to keep it in this kind of oil. That's perfect. Like I said, we're going to bring it back. Bring it back. So just quickly, I'm chopping the shallots, the spring onions. So I'm putting in shallots. I'll actually do another one because I'm doubling the ingredients. Okay. So, okay, to fry it with a little more olive oil. I put a little more olive oil in originally, so I'm not going to put it in. And it says to do it on low heat. I'm just going to do that on low heat. And fry until the shallots are golden. So I'm just I'm going to do this like with the residue in. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about it, what to do with the residue, but I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm sure it's very oily and fatty, but you create nice flavors. Okay, so Kerry Ray said, waited all day for it. Love your cooking shows. Yeah, sorry. If it was up to me, I would have done it much earlier, but I had work stuff that I couldn't leave. And I was like, oh, God, what is this? Genevieve's saying, hi, Kerry. Tim and I are watching while we eat our Italian. Yay, it's kind of Inception-like. What did you get? What kind of Italian did you get, Genevieve? It smells really good, y'all. Okay, it's getting a bit golden brown, so I'm going to put in I'm only going to put the tiniest amount of tomato paste because I put too much tomato paste in already. I put in a lot of tomato paste in the pesto paste as an accident, which is probably why it's not as green. So it's supposed to be a tablespoon, but I'm just going to put like I'm happy with that. Because we did remaining before. Okay, Google, set a reminder for 10 minutes.
Okay, today at 7:51 p.m. What's the reminder?
It's done frying. Not original.
Sorry, what was the reminder first?
Defying gravity.
All right, I'll remind you at 7:51 p.m.
That's much more creative. Defying gravity. So kind of lightly frying this for 10 minutes. I'm going to bring this down. It's pretty down, but I'll bring it even more down. Genevieve's having tomato and prawn fettuccine with salad, and Tim is having chicken bosciola and garlic bread. Whoa, that sounds really good. Both of them. I'm not a humongous prawn, but prawn fettuccine sounds good. Like, it's not that I won't eat prawn. It's just like I don't think I would eat it purely, but I have it a lot in Thai foods and things like that, and Chinese rice. And so if it's like kind of, I'm like a kid, like if it's in, or like a dog that has to eat its medicine, and they like stick it inside treats and stuff. I'm like, if it's in there, I can eat it and I can enjoy it. Sorry, we've got the door open to let the smoke kind of escape, so it might be a little bit loud. Although it shouldn't be super loud, but sometimes there's a random motorcyclist. It's like, yeah. In the same time, I'm going to cook the pasta now. So I'm going to put it in a saucepan. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put, it's saying to do the saucepan with salted water. See if I can do these two things at once. These shallots are actually not blackening, it's the residue from some of the lamb pieces are blackening. But it's okay, I just have to mix it a bit. And I don't know how much salted water. I think that's enough. Okay, what do people say? I think I'm going to turn this off now because otherwise it's going to start to get like super black. It's only charcoal, but I think we've had enough. I'll still let the reminder remind me. I'm very happy with that. I'm glad I turned it off. Good decision. I don't know how much longer that timer, but I just didn't want to risk it going black and then having to be like, oh, and I used to put a nice residue in it and everything. So once this boils, I'll put in the pasta almost at the end. I'm actually going to put more basil in the pesto. So we'll see if I can show you. I can't really show you. I don't know if I want to. Oh, I can do it here actually. Just maybe. The lighting won't be so great. The lighting's terrible. Let me make sure my laptop cord doesn't get in the way. I'm just gonna put the whole thing. I'm gonna be daring. Including the elastic band adds a bit of flavor in it. Ooh, slippery little sucker. Might have to put a tiny bit more olive oil actually. Do I want to do the stems? I guess I will. Maybe I can just, I always do this. Stems or sun stems? Carrie says, does Lee and Brian ever watch you cook? Mum watches to know where I'm at. That's the only purpose of her watching. She wants to know how long till dinner. And so, ooh.
There is a reminder for Brian.
For Brian, because it's Brian's Google Home. Okay, Google, what is the reminder, please? Don't.
Hi, Brian. You have one reminder. A reminder called Crying Gravity for today at 7:51 p.m.
It was
You can see if you have any updates like these at any time by asking, what are my notifications?
It was defrying gravity, not crying gravity. Google didn't even get the joke. What sort of supercomputer are you? Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to leave all the remaining stems in. I think it'll be okay. Because I'm kind of in a hurry. I do feel bad. This has gone on way too long. Because this was another one where I was like, this is such a quick recipe. I'll put in the tiniest amount. I don't want too much oil. But actually, I only put in the amount that it said. And I was supposed to put in double. So I'm happy with that. Let's see if it goes greener. I reckon I can just put the stems in. What do you think? I don't know. You can eat basil stems, right? It's gone much greener. I'll just put it that. Much greener. So I just needed more basil, really. And I put in too much tomato paste. Okay. Now this is boiling. So I'll just put in the pasta for 2 minutes, it says. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I don't know if I need it anymore. I guess I could cook more pasta later. That seems like enough for like 6 people. What do you think? I put in a tiny bit extra. It was supposed to be 400 grams of pappardelle, but it's egg pasta. But I put in 500 grams. I don't think I need to do like triple the amount or double the amount of pasta. I can always do more, I guess, later. Should I just put in more? I'll put in a few more. I'll put in the whole thing. Okay. Okay, Google, set the timer for 2 minutes, please.
Okay, 2 minutes, and we're starting now.
Okay. Oh, Carrie's telling me that stems have the most flavor. Well, in that case, I'll show you the pesto paste now. Much greener. I'll just shove in the stems in. Almost done. Yeah, I thought you might want to just have something different because it's taken so long. I do feel bad. Usually you don't. I didn't think it would take that long, but I think we're just waiting for that almonds. It's okay. I don't care. I was much later anyway, so I also started late. I started like at 5:45.
Yeah, on the days you finish work late.
must be so loud. I mean, for the poor microphone. Oh, stop.
Did everyone feel the heat today? Was it a hot day where everyone else is today?
There's someone from Poland who is watching.
Oh,
I'm sure it'll be from Poland.
what's the weather in Poland?
Okay, Google, what's the weather in Krakow?
Currently in Krakow it's 19 and mostly cloudy. The forecast tonight is for a high of 20 and a low of 13 and partly cloudy.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Drain it.
Okay.
I'm just going to drain this. I'm actually going to have to deal with the hand my things on because it gets quite hot, this handle. Too hot to handle. Okay. So the next step is just this is the final. This is pretty much the final step now. Okay. So now we put the pasta back in the pan. So I'm just going to put this on low. Okay, final stages. I hope that was drained enough. So I'm just going to put in the remaining pesto paste. See, much greener. More basil is a good idea. And the stems are, thanks for advising about the stems. Oh, there's some stems still in it though. I actually like this basil paste, pesto paste better than the last time I did it now. Edwina was saying before it's a pain to clean food processors. This is a pretty small food processor, so it's kind of easy to clean, but I do agree that they're a pain. Oh. This hot time, it smelled really, really nice as well. Okay, coming to a close. Now, just scrub more of this pesto paste in. It's such an awkward thing to hold, really. Okay, good. Now I just put the lamb pieces back on top. Yeah, that second batch turned out really well. So obviously, yeah, this would have been so much better with pappardelle, but like I know last time we went it was super hard to find, and they probably, like Mum said, they didn't have it. So they didn't have it. They did suggest ribbon pasta if you can't get it. So it's egg pasta, and Mum's saying that's considered ribbon pasta. So pappardelle ultimately a lot better because it's much thicker than this. But it still looks really, really good. And that's it. Pretty quick. Really? Not really. I'm just going to mix this around, kind of get the lamb cooking a little bit, even though it was all pretty much cooked. But it could do with more cooking. I don't want to destroy the big pieces either, actually. I'm just going to let it kind of sit more on the bottom. And there it is. I'll just... Final product. Thanks so much, everyone who watched. And I'm done. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you for sticking through it. And yeah, thank you everyone who watched this post live as well and stuck through it. Make sure you fast forward. Well, you would have come to the end now, but for future, just fast forward. Just watch it on double speed. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Goodbye. Thanks, Genevieve. Bye.